Good morning. Today is irrigation day. Today we're going to test the drip system, fix a couple of broken drips, and then do a couple of other projects. So a couple weeks ago I noticed that this was leaking, so I turned off the water. This spot had a leak in it. We have lifted the bed, placed it on top of some 2x4s so that it'll hold it up. Just cut out this coupler, and we're gonna add some extensions and pull this further out so that if this breaks again, it's much easier to repair. This was way too tight. We kind of bent the bed in the process of lifting it. So that's the plan in order to repair this. Because the poly was cold, I boiled some water on the stove and heated up the black poly so that we could get the coupling in. And so now that we have a coupling in, we're gonna drop the bed back into place. This is the final result. We were able to add that coupling. We wriggled the 2x4s out with a little help from that guy. And then I pulled out this pipe that connects into the main system, so it has to come from there. Added the coupler here, and then added another coupler right there to kind of extend it into the rest of the garden. This is still really loose, so I'm not sure if this will drop over time as the bed resettles. So I tried to push a bunch of dirt up next to it, and fingers crossed that things aren't out of balance now. But we're just gonna go ahead and tie down everything and cover it back up with mulch. Oh, I guess I should test it and make sure it works first, huh?
Yeah.
It's all put back together now, looking really good. Put a little small fine mulch in the bed to cover it up. We did, however, when testing the water, figure out that is leaking right there, which is like the main lead into this particular bed. So that's a bigger project, and so I've left it open to figure out later. We then came in over here to figure out the drip because I needed to extend the drip out around the trees because it was really close. So now the drip is around the drip line of each of the trees. And then we pulled up the mulch, the bigger, thicker mulch, and we put down several bags of the pathway mulch. I just like the way this looks better. We put 6 bags in this area, so 12 cubic feet, so about a cubic yard in this particular area. So this is now looking a little nicer. I also threw down a whole bag of worm castings under all of this so that as the drip runs, it'll run through the worm castings. The last thing we did today is we ran some poly from one of the lines that reaches the regular beds versus the tree line along this spot so that we could put in some plants on this side of the walkway. This trail is called the Conibear Trail, and we were thinking something really dark purple along this side would look really pretty with a punch of yellow there at the end, maybe a punch of yellow here, and we have that yellow guy. I plan to put pink echinacea or the purpurea echinacea, potentially white veronica here, the wand style, and then we have these beautiful petunias already planted here. And so I was thinking that combination through this area would look really beautiful. The purple graduating up to the white, then up to the pink with the yellow, and then a really deep purple coming back around here. That's the plan anyway. Gotta find that at the garden center next. That's never easy to do. You get the big idea and then you can't find it. Thank you for joining me for my garden journey, and we will see you in the next one.